11 months after its launch, the standard gauge railway, an alternative mode of transport in the country, has quickly gained popularity, evidenced by mostly households who associate themselves by it. It is arguably Kenya's largest infrastructure project since independence, dating back in 1963. Our journey to Mombasa sets off with a hoot, with 15 coaches, 3 of them being first class in tow, carrying at least 1,400 passengers in each trip. Going 2 trips daily, the 2 Madaraka Express trains comfortably transports 5,600 people per day. But this is still not enough, with the demand increasing each passing day, as Harrison Kimani, the Assistant Manager Passenger Services, takes pride in.
Traveling with SGR, it's fast. We are giving it cheaper prices. It's safe. There is no, there is no accidents you hear. There is no traffic over here. So it's fast, convenient. We have the sceneries that we have over here. That is the Nairobi National Park, Tsavo National Park.
With the huge numbers being transported in each trip, chaos, crowded space, dusty air, sweat and perfume will be expected. But this is not the case traveling using the Madaraka Express. In our carriage, for instance, in addition to the air conditioner, we have a sliding screen which informs us that it is 35 degrees Celsius outside and the speed of the train at 110 kilometers per hour.
Inside the train we have enough temperature. We have a standardized temperature, which regardless of the room temperature, of the outside temperature, here it's very well regulated. It keeps everyone comfortable and sustains.
We snake through kilometers of scrubland with small clay houses disappearing into the distance, up through valleys as we leave the Lotikipi plains at a distance, occasionally running parallel to stream of trucks on their way down the Mombasa road, even providing way for the Madaraka Express from Mombasa. With the first phase complete, boasting of 2 main train stations at Miritini in Mombasa and Syokimau in Nairobi, and other 28 intermediary terminals thoughtfully designed along the way, this is a masterpiece showcasing the best of Chinese technology in combination with Kenyan skills, something the commuters are happy about.
Somehow, with the SGR, I feel safe and you don't get tired. Even if I sat here without standing still, I wouldn't get tired. And then the fare that they're charging is very reasonable. It's 700 bob.
On a personal level, I think the SGR is a very big improvement, and it's a very futuristic approach to commuting and traveling.
Jimmy Furao, who is a first-time commuter in the SGR, was not only amazed by the beautiful scenery at the Tsavo, but also the beauty of those tasked with serving him.
Well, apart from the obviously beautiful hostesses, I think it's actually an opportunity worth taking. The scenery, I've just seen an elephant for the first time in my life.
Jimmy's daughter got a special treat from the crew as she celebrated her 12th birthday, hoping to continue with the party in the coastal city. Happiness only drawn when traveling with the magnificent Madaraka Express. Most of these passengers traveling for leisure while also satisfying the curiosity of the SGR. Others, like Mapenzi Bahati, prefer to the road transport due to their nature of business.
It's nice, both, leave alone even the business. I used to get scared. I'm telling you, like you're leaving home, I had a phobia for buses. You pray that everything goes well, But somehow, with the SGR, I feel safe.
For others like Nzomo Ndeme, when traveling in such a large numbers, security is of a very big concern.
Like today, nimeambiwa nikunywe maji kwanza wa test kama mimi nimeweka sumu pale. Na nikachangamkia maji. Na ni vizuri. Manake sasa kwa usalama. Unakuta kwamba kwanza wanaangalia vizuri kama una chombo ambacho kinaweza umiza wengine.
A few seconds later, the speakers in our car crackle into life. A beautiful lady behind the mic reminds the passengers on how to keep their coaches neat.
Empty bottles and dispose them in the dustbin, or attendants will collect the empty trays.
Besides that, she is also tasked with informing and updating eyes on what you're seeing out of the windows or the place you're about to travel through, before soft rumba music takes over our eardrums. The standard gauge railway is set to rival air transport in terms of efficiency and cheapness, as it also looks to borrow a leaf from Egypt's metro that has become one of the most important means of transport in Greater Cairo, serving over 3.5 million Cairo inhabitants daily.
Project Kenya is having ever since history and ever since colonialism, you can actually see that Kenya is really serious in taking the railway industry quite far. In the future, once we are done with construction, you will discover that Kenyan transport will totally be reformed and it will turn back now to railway transport.
As much as the construction of the $3.8 billion standard gauge railway has brought efficiency and changed the story of the creaky, slow old trains, the commuters still feel that there is more room for improvement.
If it is possible that the SGR would consider to have the train commuter in such a manner that one can be able to visit Mombasa and come back the same day.
I would really like a situation whereby you just have to go online the same way you purchase the ticket, the same way to cancel and get your refund, or maybe if there's a small cancellation.
The tall palm trees at a distance reminding us that this journey is almost coming to an end after 5 hours on the rail to Mombasa. To most, traveling by train was considered old school, with the older generation having unpleasant memories of the old and rickety wagons that they were traveling in. But if the troubles are anything to go by, then the train culture is coming back faster. Onyango reporting for KUTV on transit from Nairobi to Mombasa.